parents got a taste of their own medicine in Japan. As I look back, it's still amusing to think about. My parents aren't terrible people, they're actually quite nice. However, there were some quirks during my upbringing that left a lingering sourness. One particular annoyance was the way food preferences were handled at home. My mom had an aversion to fish, which I enjoyed, whereas she loved macaroni, a dish I detested. Every week, she'd make macaroni for dinner, and I'd have to eat it, while my dad and I would prepare fish dishes that she wouldn't touch. Another habit of hers was buying bread with chewy crusts. She'd always say, "If you don't eat the crusts, you'll never learn how to whistle." This phrase became a running joke for me as I couldn't resist devouring the entire loaf before even getting off the table. Mom's reluctance to buy a dishwasher was another source of frustration. She believed that if we had one, everyone would complain about loading it instead of doing their own dishes. It seemed like a double standard to me. As it turned out, Mom wasn't comfortable with relinquishing control in any situation. When she drove the car, she'd constantly provide instructions and reminders, saying things like, "Look left, did you see that car?" Or, "The pedestrian has priority here." I'd just nod along, feeling a bit annoyed by her need to be in charge. Fast forward 15 years, and my parents visited me while I was working in Japan. I decided to take them on a tour of the country for 3 weeks. Although it was an amazing experience, I couldn't help but indulge in some petty behavior. I booked ryokans that served all fish meals, knowing how much she disliked fish. As we dined in our room, I'd occasionally glance over at her eating the very thing she used to make me eat when I was a kid. It was a small victory, but it still brings a smile to my face. Next, I discovered that Japanese convenience stores sold bread without crusts, just like how she used to say we should enjoy them all. I tease her about this, rubbing it in as much as possible. Japan's workaholic culture meant there were plenty of restaurants serving healthy food at affordable prices. I jokingly point out the abundance of dining options, implying that we didn't have to worry about cooking or doing the dishes like we used to back home. During our campervan adventure, I rented a vehicle with strict driving regulations in place. Since Mom didn't have an international driver's license and Japan drives on the left-hand side, she couldn't take the wheel. Now it was my turn to explain the rules and teach her how to navigate the roads, a role reversal that added some humor to our trip. In the end, I managed to get my revenge in a lighthearted way. It was a fun experience for all of us, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to have shared it with my parents.